YouTube, what's going on? Fight fans from all over the world, what's going on? It's your boy, me, Chris, the host, and you're now boxing with Chris. If it's your first time here, make sure you do the right thing and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and tune in to the work, man. So, we got to recap the snooze fest. But one thing I'm going to say about me, I don't care if you're my favorite fighter or one of my favorite fighters. If you do bad, you're going to do bad, and I will always call you out for it. One of the things I have to say is, man, this was a bad performance by Shakur Stevenson. We're gonna make a separate video on his grade, but for the fight recap from the beginning, the first 2-3 rounds, like I knew it would be slow. Guys figuring out each other's pace, speeds, everything. They tend to be figured out. Once the fourth round was getting in there, and I saw Shakur wasn't okay. I'm like, okay. You're gonna start saying he's double jabbing, triple jabbing. I was like, okay, when is that left hand coming? And he was grimacing. You could see a grimace in the corner anytime he had any kind of contact, and he just wouldn't throw the left hand. And I'm not going to make excuses. If your hand is messed up, your hand is messed up. But it's alleged that it was bruised, not broken. And then the style made it better. People be like, oh, well, Tank broke his hand against Pitbull Cruz. The difference, Pitbull Cruz, come forward fighter, kind of a little bit of reckless. So even when Tank broke his hand, he kept coming forwards, knowing, hey, this guy has one hand. I'm going to see how he can beat me. The same thing with Edwin de los Santos. 4 to 5 rounds in, you keep seeing he's only throwing one hand. Go for broke. Make him throw a hand for a guy that doesn't have power to begin with. You should have made him throw that left hand and see what does he have. I feel like Shakur Stevenson's stock definitely went down in terms of superstardom. And like I said, we don't make excuses. It is what it is. Very disappointing performance. Stock tremendously went down. He won the fight off the jab alone. Edwin de los Santos helped him a little bit also being tentative and not going for broke. And it's just been a roller coaster performance. We're going to grade his performance on my next video. And one of the things that definitely stood out to me, he threw under 300 punches. And in 12 rounds, he never had a round where he landed double-digit punches. And for Edwin de los Santos, you would figure, your first title fight, you would go for broke. And then look at the predicament you were in. You were fighting a guy with one hand, and you don't go for broke. You don't take chances, which is bad. Very, very bad. But other than that, most of the blame does have to go on Shakur Stevenson with a hand problem or not. He said he don't want to discuss it. He owned it. I get it. But we have to also still put that out there because that's what I do. I keep it 8 more than 92. But once again, it's your boy, Chris. Make sure you keep liking, keep subscribing. Leave me a comment what y'all thought about this snooze fest. I'm very disappointed, and I got to keep it 100 because that's what I do. You know what I do. I keep it 8 more than 92, and I'm going to see y'all soon. Peace.